Imagine a life changing, not by thunderclap, but by whisper. Not by a grand vow shouted into a new year, but by a tiny shift made today. Then again, tomorrow. The story you've been sold is of breakthroughs and overnight success. But the truth is quieter. The truth is the 1% rule. Tiny habits, massive results. It works like this. One small action so small, it barely counts, repeated with care and patience, compounds. Like interest in a bank account, the returns stack. A better choice today nudges tomorrow a shade easier, and the day after easier still. It is not glamorous. It is not dramatic.
If you want to learn English through real stories that touch your heart, don't forget to subscribe to English Get Story. We share new stories every week to help you grow your language and your life.
Years ago, British cycling was a punchline. Then, a coach obsessed over marginal gains, 1% improvements. He swapped pillows to improve sleep, polished bike frames to reduce dust, slightly adjusted hand washing to reduce illness. Nothing heroic on its own, but together, their athletes went from struggling to setting records and winning the biggest races on earth. People said it was magic. It wasn't. It was arithmetic. In Japan, a philosophy called Kasen continuous improvement, factory floors into classrooms for progress. Workers redesigned tools by millimeters, shaved seconds off motions, fixed small frictions that kept repeating. No one change made headlines, but over time, these ordinary refinements produced extraordinary reliability. When tiny becomes a system, it scales. A behavioral scientist once told me, motivation is a spark. Environment is the forest. You build for the 1% by lowering the barrier to begin. Shoes by the door. A glass of water on your desk. The guitar on a stand, not hidden in a case. Doors you don't have to force open are the ones you actually walk through. But here's the twist we don't like to admit. 1% cuts both ways. One forgotten walk. One extra scroll. One small excuse. What grows is not just progress, but also inertia. The same math that builds a life can quietly erode it. That's why the tiniest choice has weight. It is not about perfection. It is about direction. I met a runner who tore her knee and lost her rhythm. While her friends posted finish line photos, she started with 5 minutes of walking, then 6, then 7. She measured not miles, but streaks. After months, she didn't return to who she was. She became someone steadier. It wasn't the knee that healed first. It was the relationship with starting. We imagine identity as a statue we discover, but it's more like a path we lay down. Every small action is a vote for the kind of person you are. Drink a glass of water, and you're a person who takes care of your body. Read 1 page, and you're a reader. Write a sentence, and you're a writer. Most identities are just habits with a story draped over them. There's science beneath the poetry. Our brains wire around repetition. The more we repeat a behavior, the less energy it takes. A habit becomes a groove in the mind, and eventually, gravity. That's why the first minute matters more than the 50th. Not because it changes everything today, but because it makes tomorrow inevitable. We often wait for a feeling, discipline, inspiration, courage to arrive, like weather. The 1% rule inverts that. Do the smallest action, and the feeling follows. Action is not the result of motivation. Action is the source. So, begin where your resistance is lowest. If the gym is too far, stretch next to the bed. If a blank page terrifies you, write a bad paragraph. If meditation feels impossible, breathe slowly for 30 seconds. A seed is embarrassingly small until and if you stumble, as we all do. Make your recovery microscopic. Start the streak again, not with an hour, but with a minute. Pride loves big gestures. Progress loves small ones. One day you'll turn around and realize that nothing changed and everything did. Your home is calmer by one drawer. Your muscles are stronger by one rep. Your savings account has a quiet heartbeat. Your attention, once scattered, comes when called. That's the invisible drama of the 1% rule. It doesn't take your breath away. It gives it back, little by little. Maybe this is what heroism looks like now. Showing up for the smallest thing can grow into the life you meant to live. Not a leap, but a leaning. Not fireworks, but a pilot light that never goes out. Tonight, ask yourself one question. What is the tiniest next step that proves to your future self you will be there tomorrow? Do that, then do it again. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of a life compounding. It doesn't shout, it hums. Thank you very much for watching the video to the end.
If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like and comment to share your opinion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. See you in the next video. Be well.